Broadcasting worldwide to every nation, this is the Gospel America Television Network. Broadcasting to every nation on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and online at gospelamerica.net. It's time for Real Talk with the Jenkins, featuring Lady MJ, Pastor Marcella Jenkins, and Dr. G, Dr. Gary Jenkins. And now, let's join Real Talk with the Jenkins. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Real Talk with the Jenkins. I'm Dr. G.
I'm Lady MJ.
And we are the Jenkins. Now, Lady MJ, we got a great group of folks that are joining us this week on Real Talk. They are the San Angelo hometown reunion, and our guests are Dee Dee Westbrook, Teresa Williams, and Sean Wilson, better known as
the WWW.
It's a SmackDown right here live on Fox. Well, we certainly want to welcome y'all to Real Talk with the Jenkins. Now, I heard, you know, like they said on that old school song, I heard it through the grapevine. I heard that y'all were doing some great things here in the city of San Angelo, and I wanted to take this time, we wanted to take this time to acknowledge you, to let other folks know about you and the great work that you're doing. So, who wants to go first?
Hello, I'm Dee Dee. What do you want me to tell you now? First of all, yes, we believe that we are doing a lot of good things in the neighborhood. We are trying to bring unity to the north side, trying to meet the north side at its need. We each year meet in July, and we have a 2 to 3 day celebration. During the course of the celebration, we feed the neighborhood. We provide backpacks full of school supplies to the children, and we also supply homeless hygiene bags to help meet the homeless needs there awesome. On the north side.
Okay, well that's awesome. I mean, you know, I never thought about that you know, the homeless people, they need help, especially with the hygiene and stuff, because, you know, there's no bathroom sitting on the other side of the bridge or whatever. But Dee, let me go over here to Teresa. Now, Teresa, you are in Baltimore, if I understand. Is that correct? And,
yes.
But you are still strongly attached to people here in the community. Tell us about that.
Well, we all grew up in San Angelo, and one of the things that we valued most about our growing up is the village concept that we had growing up. Mm-hmm. So our primary focus at this time is to bring that feeling back to our grandkids, to let them know that San Angelo can still be safe. You can still get together in a safe environment and still do good for those that did good for us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we have another friend. You want to introduce him?
We have Sean Wilson with us. And Sean, how long have you been with the San Angelo Hometown Reunion?
I've been with the reunion about 3-4 years since the reunion has been in existence. It's been wonderful to me. I'm glad to be on the committee board with them, because all of us are from San Angelo, and all of us have really hung out. We went to school with each other. We played around in the parks, just going over to the swimming pool. So we relationship. Not only are we just friends, we're a little bit more than that. We're family.
Okay. Amen. So I heard that your organization, you just recently got your 501c3 status. Is that correct?
Well, we are registered with the State of Texas Secretary of State's Department as a nonprofit 501. We have applied for the C3 with the IRS. Okay. We do have the 501 with the IRS, but I've sent in the application and just awaiting for the approval for the C3.
Okay.
Now, when you get the 3C, is it
501c3?
C3.
Yeah. What benefits will come with that?
Well, here with the 501c3, it allows us to be tax exempt, but it also opens us up to a wider range of grants. Right now, what we're doing is in-house. Those members that are on the committee. I come up with a budget with them. We work it out each year, and we all contribute what we can to meet the budget. We manage to make it work, but we would like to start doing more things in the community, and that requires additional funding. That is why we applied for the C3, so that we would be eligible for grants from different corporations and foundations.
And how are you getting the word out when you're raising funds to get people to support the great work you're doing?
Okay, so currently I have a page, San Angelo Hometown Reunion, on Facebook, and currently I tell them what I need. I beg till I get it. So moving forward, that we want to start to do more and more. Then I have already started writing. I've written a grant proposal. I've found different foundations and corporations that offer opportunities for groups like ours, and I've submitted the grant proposals to them so that we can start to do more. We do have a couple of things on the books that we are going to add this year that we're going to finance in-house, but moving forward after 2022, we hope to have that in place where we can elevate it. We currently give out 100 backpacks and 100 hygiene bags. So we want to increase that number, and in order to do that, then we will need additional funding. So we are working on it diligently. I have some help from another San Angelo person, Jacqueline Smith, and she is a former grant writer. And so she has instructed me and tutored me in what to do to get that accomplished. So we have a few things. Two of the members here have, each member on the committee has come up with an idea of something that they would like to do. Sean Wilson's idea is that we're going to give away turkeys through Thanksgiving. We have another member, Edward Duncan, who has an idea of doing a African village book reading. So we'll give away some books and have the children come out and we'll do story time. So each person, like I said, that sits on the committee has something that is near and dear to them that they would like to do, not at home where we live, but come home to the community that raised us and enabled us to be the individuals that we are. We're not perfect. Everyone there knows our story. We've come a long way. We've matured. We became wiser through experience. And because of San Angelo, that seed that was sown in us, it has come a harvest. And the harvest that we've been able to get, we want to make sure that we're sharing it back to the community that fed it. So to answer your question, I'm a little long-winded, so it's probably a lot.
That's good. We like long-winded people.
But to answer your question, we in-house finance currently, but we are working diligently to receive grants to help us to move forward.
What's amazing about what you're doing is that, as I said before, Teresa's in Baltimore, you're in Dallas, and yet the two of you are working with the folks that are still here, like Sean in San Angelo, and you guys are still feeding back into the community. That's absolutely phenomenal.
It is.
How many people leave hometown and go out of town and just leave and never look back?
I left Bridgeport and I never looked back.
well,
I think that the San Angelo bred us that way.
yeah.
It bred us that way. Like Sean told you before, we could get in trouble one spot of town. By the time you made it home, every mother, grandmother, grandfather on the street would grab you because they heard about it and correct you with love. Your parents trusted them to be able to do that. So we have the gift of having been raised by a complete village.
Wow. Well, we're going to find out more because you said something funny. One of y'all said something funny the last time I spoke with you, and you talked about if you did something bad, you got multiple beatings. Not in a bad way, but you got disciplined by several different people before you even got home. So we're going to talk about that, Lady MJ, about the fact that how raising children here in San Angelo and the kind of upbringing that they got is exactly what kids need today.
Amen.
You're watching Real Talk with the Jenkins. I'm Dr. G.
I'm Medium J.
And we are the Jenkins.
Real Talk with the Jenkins. We'll be right back after these messages. Ready for a great meal and an awesome atmosphere? Then Golden Corral in San Angelo is the right place. You'll get a wide variety of delicious selections. Whether it's from our grill with freshly cooked steaks, our line of entrees featuring fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and plenty of mixed vegetables, to our array of desserts and your choice from the salad bar, you'll dine in our newly renovated family-owned restaurant with style and comfort. Golden Corral serves breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings and steaks every night and after 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Golden Corral offers curbside to go and catering with a large menu for your special event. So come on out to Golden Corral, 4387 West Houston Hart in San Angelo.
My name is Travis with Grace Transmissions. Here at Grace Transmissions, we have a reputation for customer service, and we've been serving the San Angelo area for over 45 years. Our focus is you, the customer. So whether you need a diagnostic check or a complete transmission service repair, we're here for you. Grace Transmissions, where service meets quality, and that's our #1 priority. We are here when you need us.
Grace Transmissions, 1202 Pulliam Street, San Angelo.
Hello, I'm Gary Jenkins, president of the Gospel America Television Network. We're working hard to provide streaming service to pastors worldwide to share the good news of Jesus Christ with people in every nation. And here's one of our broadcast partners to tell you more about us.
I'm Pastor Pope, Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, and we as a church have had the pleasure of being affiliated with Gospel America Network for the last 2 years. And I'll tell you that it is wonderful to know that we are able to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to a worldwide audience. Not so that we can lift up our name, but that we can lift up the name of Jesus. I mean, the Lord has blessed us. I mean, we're not a huge, large church with a giant budget. But working with Apostle Gary Jenkins and the Gospel America Network, he was able to find a way for us to be able to come to a worldwide audience without having to break the bank. Come to a worldwide audience each week and to share the good news, to fellowship with the world, to let the world know that Jesus is alive. So I have to tell you that for us, being with Gospel America Network is something that we would not trade for the world. We are so thankful that God has blessed us with this particular opportunity, and we look forward to continuing our relationship with Gospel America. Why? Because the Lord has told us that we are to go out into the highways and the byways and the hedges, and that we are to bring them in. Well, what better way to do that than use all of the means that God has given us? Gospel America Network is one of those means. Apostle, I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity. May God bless you all, and may God keep you. Amen.
If you'd like to know more about broadcasting on the Gospel America Television Network, give us a call at 203-410-6053. And you can email us at gospelamericachannel@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we're so grateful to Pastor John Pope and all of the folks at the Galilee Missionary Baptist Church in San Angelo.
And now back to Real Talk with MJ and Dr. G.
Lady MJ, we're back, and I understand you've got something you want to bring out.
This is for Teresa. I know Dee Dee spoke on it, that you give out 100 book bags, backpacks.
Both.
How book bags and backpacks? Okay.
Yes.
How do you determine who gets them, or how they're going to be distributed out?
Well, as far as like the children are concerned, the only requirement is that the children be there to get the backpacks.
Okay.
Or, in the event, if a grandparent has a child, I mean, we do the honor system. At the end of the day, once we give it to you, and we just give it to you, and what you choose to do with it after you get it, that is all you. But in our heart, we're giving it specifically for a specific purpose. And as far as like the homeless bags, what we did this past year, we did have some individuals that happened to be homeless that walked up to the table, and we gave them bags. The food and stuff that we have is community wide. You just come. We feed anybody that comes that will want a plate. If you want a plate, we got you. If you want something to drink and we have it, we have you. And, word of mouth spread through. And we had lots and lots of additional people coming just because they had heard that we were down there giving away.
Where were you giving this?
We were at Martin Luther King Park.
Okay.
That is the park that we all grew up under. And that's where every Sunday we all hung out at that park. That was the one place that our parents would allow us to go until the lights went out. Because they knew, for one, some other parent was going to be there, and they knew that we would be okay.
I'm just saddened sometimes when I go to the MLK with the drug activity that goes on. When you go and your presence there, do they cease doing that while you're there?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a strong group of men on our committee. We have a very strong group of women on this committee. And we walk the park beforehand. We make sure the area is clean before we get started. We make sure the area is clean afterwards. But let me say this. Everyone so far, in the 4 years that we've been doing this, we've had 3, but in 4 years, we have yet to have an incident. We have had the utmost respect. Everyone comes out pretty much because everyone on the committee is well known. So we don't have any types of issues. We don't require outside security. We secure it. And again, we have yet to have one incident.
That's awesome.
So we know, we're aware of the fact that the North Side, especially MLK Park, has over the years acquired a certain type of reputation. Mm-hmm. But that is the reason why we specifically chose to go back and reclaim what belongs to us all. And so we go out there again. It's open to everyone in the community. Anyone on the North Side is welcome. Anyone in San Angelo is welcome. But we're kind of geared towards North Side because that's where we are, where we're situated. But we have yet to have an incident.
That's good.
Let's talk about some of the things that you're planning on doing for 2022. Any particular events you got scheduled or planning to do in 2022?
We have scheduled on the books July the 1st. We'll be at the Beauregard at 8 p.m. where we have our annual meet and greet. There we will, last year we started something about honoring the legends of San Angelo. And we honored Pastor Teresa Bush. We honored Tony Allen. My mind just went blank. Who else did we honor? Oh, Michelle Manning. She's military, long-term.
Jackson now. It's Jackson now, remember?
Yes, Miss Jackson, I'm sorry. So we honored them with plaques at the beginning of the meet and greet, and then we opened it up and we had a celebration of coming together. And then Saturday, July the 2nd, we'll have our barbecue. Again, that's at MLK Park. We will feed anyone who comes. As long as we've got food, we will feed you. We have never run out. We always have abundance. There we also have different activities for the children where they can win prizes and whatnot. And then we provide backpacks. And like Teresa explains, it's on an honor system. The children are present. Then, of course, whoever's present receives it first. If there is a family member there who knows that they have a niece or nephew or a little cousin or a grandchild who would need a bag of supplies, then we, of course, give them, if we have it, we give it. And we've had enough. We had more than enough. Same thing with the homeless bag. This year, Pastor Teresa Bush received the homeless bag because she was operating out of her church where she would feed the homeless once a week. Due to health issues, she wasn't able to do that. However, she does have a relationship with a lot of them, so she was able to get those backpacks to them. During our Friday meet and greet, we take canned goods, and we donated those to Pastor Bush also, so that would help her in feeding the homeless weekly.
Now,
So that right now, July 1st and 2nd, is what's on the book.
well, speaking of feeding the homeless, are you guys familiar with the food bank of the Concho Valley area? Do y'all ever work with them at all?
Yes. We have not worked with them. This year, we intend on raising the canned goods and donating them to Galilee Baptist Church. They have a box in front of the church where those in need can get it. And so Galilee fed into the majority of the committee. The majority of us were raised in Galilee. Pastor Bush is, disclosure, my aunt. However, she has been a mother to almost everyone on the committee, or very, very close friends. So she's guided and directed and spanked every one of us while she was praying over us in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. Bless this child, Lord.
Yes. So that's the reason why we're selecting those individuals, because we want to feed into the ministries that they already have in place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How long has the San Angelo hometown reunion been in existence? I think
4 years.
4 years.
4 years. We've had three reunions, but it's been 4 years since we started.
And how many members does your organization have?
Well, we don't hold membership. We have a committee of roughly 20 of us. But it's hard to say what the membership is because we don't hold membership. You're not required to be a member. You're just required to be someone who grew up in San Angelo, lived in San Angelo, whether you were stationed at Goodfellow, you were at ASU, you were driving through, you spend some time there, you're welcome to participate. And if you go to our page, you'll see we have a lot of active participation.
Yeah, I went to your page. And saw a lot of stuff that you guys are doing, and it's amazing to me that just a small group of people are doing so much to help so many. What's next? You mentioned coming up your event coming up in July, I believe it is.
Yes. Okay, so next we are working diligently on, some members wanted to do a ball in San Angelo. And before the ball, then we are hoping to do the turkey drive. And I will have Sean and I are working in the back here trying to figure all that out. But we will here shortly have that information to give out exactly how many turkeys and hams we will be able to pass out and where. And we don't generally require, there's no criteria that we want people to have. We just want them to know that if we have it, then you have it. So it's open to whoever. It's no income guidelines. It's just if you find yourself in need, because we know that in middle America, we get hit the hardest. You either got to be rich, or poor. Those of us that are in the middle, we get hit the hardest. We're working, and sometimes the ends just don't meet. So we never, ever want to ask anyone for more than they can give, and we never want to exclude anyone. Absolutely. So as soon as we have those dates, and exactly what the plan is, then we will let you know. But that is that's the thing we're working on currently.
Okay. We're going to hear more from the San Angelo hometown reunion in a moment. But first, let's go to this commercial break.
Real Talk with the Jenkins. We'll be right back after these messages.
My name is Travis with Grace Transmissions. Here at Grace Transmissions, we have a reputation for customer service, and we've been serving the San Angelo area for over 45 years. Our focus is you, the customer. So whether you need a diagnostic check or a complete transmission service repair, we're here for you. Grace Transmissions, where service meets quality, and that's our #1 priority. We are here when you need us.
Grace Transmissions, 1202 Pulliam Street, San Angelo. Ready for a great meal and an awesome atmosphere? Then Golden Corral in San Angelo is the right place. You'll get a wide variety of delicious selections. Whether it's from our grill with freshly cooked steaks, our line of entrees featuring fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and plenty of mixed vegetables, to our array of desserts and your choice from the salad bar, you'll dine in our newly renovated family-owned restaurant with style and comfort. Golden Corral serves breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings and steaks every night and after 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Golden Corral offers curbside to go and catering with a large menu for your special event. So come on out to Golden Corral, 4387 West Houston Hart in San Angelo. And now back to Real Talk with MJ and Dr. G.
We're back, and Lady MJ, you know, Sean's been kind of quiet. He's been sitting there, but I think he's sitting on top of a couple secrets that we need to hear about. So, Sean, I understand that as you were coming up in San Angelo, that you know, you didn't have a very smooth landing in certain cases. You want to tell us about that?
Yes, sir. Like I said, we're not just friends, and we're not just close friends. We're family. Mm-hmm. So I remember a couple incidents that when I would get in trouble at school, or even if I would get in trouble at the park, all of us are such a tight-knit family. You know, Dee Dee, her mom and my mom was good friends. Mm-hmm. Teresa, her mom and my mom was good friends. And then with Teresa, our grandparents was real good friends, and we all lived in the same neighborhood. So if I was to go to Teresa's house, my grandparents could see me. If I was to go to Dee Dee's house, my mom and them could see me get to their house. So one day I got in trouble, and by the time I was leaving school, which I went to Blackshear, I was being whooped and scolded from Blackshear all the way to the corner of 19th and Brown, where I lived at, because every family was that tight-knitted.
But our time is up. I certainly want to thank Dee Dee Westbrook, Teresa Williams, and Sean Wilson, our special guests from the San Angelo reunion. Hometown reunion. From the San Angelo hometown reunion. Yes. And I feel so my brain is just having a burp right now. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to be with us on Real Talk with the Jenkins. And Lady MJ, any final thoughts?
Just to keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Amen. All right, folks. Well, I want to thank all of you that are watching us at home. You're watching Real Talk with the Jenkins. I'm Dr. G.
I'm Lady MJ.
And we are the Jenkins.